Hello everyone, this is D-Richard1 here, and today we are going to be looking at an item that I never really thought I would ever have in my possession, certainly just a few short years ago. But this is a 2007 Showroom sample Dr. Shivers. Now, what do I mean exactly by Showroom sample? I mean, they took a production-based item and they made some slight changes to the item for the next, generation of it, or next season, if you will. You can think back to that Jason I recently showed on the channel for 2008, where they took an 07 Jason and made slight modifications to it. That's essentially what this is. This is a 2006 Dr. Shivers, but they made some changes to it for the 2007 season. And I'll go ahead and get up close to show you all the differences. So first of all, the goggles are basically spray painted black. There's a slight hint of green to them, but they are painted black. And this change ultimately did not happen. By the way, here is a 2007 Dr. Shivers head. So you can see it's not quite the same. There's some very obvious differences in the paint job. But it's quite different from the 2006 head. And you'll also notice that the Showroom one is a little bit paler as well, and I'll get to that in a second here. So the goggles are painted like that. The beaker actually has like a fill line, if you will, that's painted on the inside, that white paint. And I'm thinking that actually might be for if you wanted to put something inside the beaker but not have it show through the liquid, which I thought was pretty interesting, because you can see there that it's a lot harder to see what's in the beaker because of that paint. Also, there is a Showroom tag. You can see it has the stock photo, the item number, the suggested retail price, and a lot of these tags don't actually have that, but this one does. And I think that's a guarantee it was in the showroom. If it doesn't have it, maybe it was used for something else, like a trade show or something. This guy had a multitude of issues when I first obtained him in my possession. First of all, the gloves were dry rotting terribly because this was built off of a first gen, and the second gen gloves seem to hold up pretty well. But he has first gen gloves that are in much better condition on him. The mouth had a split gear. The eyes had a little bit of an issue. Not with the lights, but with the, them working with the gear. The beaker had a loose connection for the lights, and pretty much all the liquid was evaporated. And that's basically all the issues he had. He needed a bit of a cleaning on the face. Yeah, overall, it's in amazing condition now, and it was in pretty decent condition before as well. I'm just really glad that this thing has been restored and it's in good hands and all of that. Another small difference with this one, aside from the fact that it's much paler than a first or second gen, this is a second gen head, and you can see it's much paler in complexion, which is an interesting change to say the least. This also has a Count Vigor mask, and you might be wondering, how do I know that? Well, on Count Vigor masks there's a little outline for where the hair is supposed to go. There's also a seam, which you can't see right now, going down the back of the neck. And I believe some second gen Dr. Shivers life sizes got a mask like that, but not many. But obviously this one is a second gen, and there's no seam and there's no incision in the mask to show where Count Vigor's hair goes. But yeah, that's really all I have to say about this item. So without further ado, we'll get into the phrases.
I need a volunteer for a little experiment. Side effects may include nausea, vomiting, diarrhea, and a slight loss of vital organs.
can tell that his head mech is very quiet. I don't believe the gear is actually ever split on the head mech. The mouth mech moves a healthy amount, and the eyes work very well.
Quick! I need a victim. No, I need a guinea pig. No, I mean a patient. Oh, just somebody lie down and close your eyes. I know. Let's play a game. I call it Fun with Electricity. Ever since the incident, I've not been quite the same, except for my shocking personality. I say, anyone have any batteries? I'm feeling a bit drained. A visitor. Please make yourself comfortable. You're going to be here for a while.
So yeah, guys, you can see that he works pretty well. A lot of Dr. Shivers life sizes, the mouth might move, with more energy or at a wider range, but I think it works at a very healthy amount. It's not too overpowering. So the mouth mech will likely last for much longer in that case. I couldn't be happier. I'm really glad that it's, restored fully, etc. But thank you guys so much for watching, and I hope you enjoyed.